This share here is dedicated to my INTJ pen pal, buddy, Librita, Libra. Your birthday soon. It's your birthday. Go shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Yeah, I think he's known me for, what is it, 10, 15 years? No, it has to be 15 because you knew me when I was married. I was divorced 12 years ago. Yeah. Look at me now. We never even spoke of the MBTI when we met on Writers Cafe, but he's a delightful mind. It's delightful. Um, and I wanted to share this with one of my mentors who's a INFJ and really, really cares. Thank you. You know who you are. Yeah, so I wrote something last week that kind of helped me, and I think it will help others. Um, so let's do this thing. It's about INFJs being perceived difficult um, when we're growing up and how we evolve. Hopefully, because ain't nobody got time for that. Thanks for being out there. Eh? Why do INFJs often get labeled as difficult or emotional during childhood? And how do they typically change as they grow up? INFJs are often INFJs often get labeled as difficult or too emotional during childhood because our natural temperament can clash with what many environments expect from children. Here's what typically happens and how things evolve. Why the difficult label emerges. INFJs are naturally introspective, sensitive, and prone to deep thinking, traits that can be misunderstood in childhood. INFJs might seem moody because we're processing complex emotions and ideas internally. We are often highly sensitive to criticism, conflict, or harsh environments, which can make us appear fragile or overly reactive. Our need for alone time to recharge might be seen as antisocial, and our tendency to question rules or seek deeper meaning can come across as defiant. Many adults and institutions favor more straightforward, extroverted behaviors in children, being outgoing, following rules without question, bouncing back quickly from setbacks. When INFJs don't fit this mold, we're often labeled as problems rather than simply different. How we typically evolve with age. As INFJs mature, several important skills usually occur. We develop better emotional regulation skills and learn to communicate our inner world more effectively. We find our tribe, people who appreciate depth and authenticity, which reduces the social friction we experienced earlier. Most significantly, we begin to understand and value our own temperament rather than seeing it as something wrong with us. We learn to set boundaries, advocate for our needs, and find environments that better suit us. INFJ's natural empathy and insight become genuine strengths in relationship and work. The adult INFJ often becomes someone others turn to for wisdom and emotional support, quite different from the difficult child they may have been labeled as. As adults, we typically develop a quiet confidence in our perspective and learn to trust our intuitive understanding of people and situations. This transformation often involves recognizing what being different. This transformation often involves recognizing that being different isn't being defective. Reference The Ugly Duckling, written by Christine Drucker. Um, she talks about the stages. Five stages. Uh, the tale of individuation. Stage one, initial wretchedness at home and the call. Stage two, out into the world. Stage three, the central crisis. Everything suddenly goes wrong. Stage four, independence and the final ordeal. Stage five, final union, completion, and fulfillment. I'll leave this in the comments section. Uh, yeah, I cut that off a little abruptly. I'll leave it in the comments section because ain't got no time for that. Um, Thanks for being out there.